We will start together to revise a sheet in your book, page 121. In this sheet, we have the all the lessons which we studied in this chapter, and we have a question from each one. The first question is representing linear non-relationships, and he give us an equation. Complete the table using the equation. Remember with me, in lesson 4.1, we want to represent the equation graphically. And already he gave us a value for x, the values of x. Could you please tell me how we are going to fill this table or to complete the missing part in this table? How? Yes, Hannah.
We will take the x, then we will put -1.
Yes, we will put
يعني
-1
3
where? Huh? We will put -1.
يعني بدل x
Hmm.
يعني 3 multiply -1 plus 2.
Yes, the equation was y equal 3x plus 2, right? So this is the equation. We want to substitute. Already he gave us a table, which the value for x. First, he gave us the value of x equal -1. Then y equal 3. This is standard. Then we will open a parenthesis to put the value of x which he gave it to us, and then plus 2. Okay, equal. Second, we will replace y equal 3, and then we will put the value of x plus 2 equal. Then third, y equal 3, and then the value of x which he gave it to us plus 2 equal, and so on. So all the values which he gave it to us in the table, he gave us -1, and then he said 0, and then he said 1, and then he said 2, and then 3. Could you please calculate it and tell me the answer is grade 8? Please calculate it and tell me the answer. So first,
If you want or the first one?
No, I want to complete the table. So please, you will tell me the table now, which numbers I have to add. So I explained in front of you now to remind you how we can find order pairs to represent the graph by using the equation only. He gave us the equation and values for x. When you will be ready, please tell me. I have 3 students raising their hands, but I can't see them because I'm working in the board. So please tell me your name and then go on.
Miss, can I say?
Hannah,
Miss, can I say?
tell me your name, please.
Hannah.
Maya?
حاضر.
Okay.
Dimo.
Okay. Maya, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Please tell me how we are going to fill the space in this question.
Miss, me or him?
-1. Maya, -1. The value of y, it will be how many?
First one, -1.
Thank you. Next, Dream, 0.
Miss, may I answer? 2.
2. Thank you. Next, 1.
Miss, can I answer?
Yes, sure.
Can I answer?
3,
5.
5. Yes, 2.
Can I answer?
Kenzie, go on. 2.
8.
8. 3.
Miss, can I answer?
Yes, Ali?
11.
11. Thank you so much. Then in this table.
أنا مش لاقي أجاوب.
Okay, who didn't understand? Tell me, please. Hello?
Miss, can you repeat again?
I will repeat again. I said in this question, you have an equation. Did you see the equation, which is what?
Y equal 3x plus 2.
Okay, y equal 3x plus 2. And we want to complete this table. So how we are going to complete this table? You will remove x each time and you will replace the value of x by -1 the first time, second by 0, then the first y equal 3, and then replace x by -1, so it will be -3 plus 2. So the answer, it will be equal -1. Second,
1.
you will replace the value of x by how many?
0.
0. And then you will write 3 times 0 equals 0 plus 2 equal 2. So you will come here and you are going to write what? 2. And the first one was -1. What about the third?
-1.
1 and what? Huh? 3 times
5.
1 plus 2, it will be equal 5.
5.
Next, 2 will be 3 times 2, 6 plus 2,
8.
well, 8. Third, 3 times 3 equal 9 plus 2 equal 11.
11.
Okay, so this was a question from lesson 4.1, how we are going to find order pair to represent the relation graphically. In this module quiz, he gives us an idea from each lesson. Let's move to the next lesson, lesson 4.2. In lesson 4.2, we want to find the slope and the y-intercept of the line in the graph. Then he wants from us to find the slope and the line, the y-intercept and the slope from the graph. Who is going to tell me what is the y-intercept and what is the slope in this question and how we will find it from the graph? How we will find it
An
from
answer?
Ahmed, go on.
Y-intercept will be 1.
Y-intercept, it will be 1. Why, Ahmed, did you choose 1?
Because this line, the first thing it passes through is 1.
Thank you so much. And this slope now, it will be positive or negative?
Positive, because the line is right.
Thank you. Because the line is pointing to the right side, raising to the right side. So the slope is positive and it's passing through the 1 from the y-axis. Then we have to look at the y-axis here. This line pass through and intersect the y-axis at the point 1, which means the y-intercept in this question, it will be equal 1, as Ahmed said. Okay, so the y-intercept in this question, yes, go on.
If the slope like was يعني down, yeah, يعني the arrow was down, it will be the slope will be negative. Like if it was
yeah, let me remind you, ya Fatia. As I told you, you know the sign for the tick right? You know this sign?
Yes.
If the slope it looks like this one, look at this slope now. It seems like tick right or not?
Yes.
Yes, but if it's not tick right, yani if I'm going to draw a line here like this, so this one now, it will be looks like the tick right?
No.
No, so this one it will be what?
Negative.
Negative, okay? And we have another two types. We have if the line,
Undefined and 0.
yes, undefined and 0. Which two cases? If the line parallel with x-axis, so the slope in this case, it will be what?
0 undefined.
No, this one, it will be equal 0. The slope here equal 0. And what is the last one?
Undefined.
Undefined, which is parallel with y-axis. Okay, then if you will draw the line parallel with y-axis, so the slope it will be undefined, parallel with x-axis, so it will be 0. If it looks like the tick right, which means it's raising to the right side, it will be positive. If it will falls down from the top till down, so it will be negative. This was your question, Fadia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Let's continue. Is there anyone have any question before we will continue?
Miss, what is the slope?
The stop for this question? No, we didn't calculate it yet.
Okay.
In this question?
Miss, can I answer it?
Yes, please. Tell me the way first, Kenzie, which you are going to use it to calculate the slope in this question.
We make y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Then,
So we make 4 minus 1 over
could you
1
please
minus
mention
0
for us?
equals 3.
Thank you. Mention for us 2 points which you selected already, Kenzie.
0, 1.
0 and
The
1.
x is 0 and 1, and 1
Okay.
and 4.
Thank you. Any objection? Grade 8, any objection? Huh? Kenzie, choose 0 and 1 and 1 and 4. Look at your graph and tell me if you are agree or disagree about the 2-order pair which Kenzie nominated for us. Huh? Agree or disagree? She's correct or she has something wrong?
Miss, what does Kenzie say? I didn't hear.
I wrote it in front of you, 0 and 1, 1 and 4. She selected those 2 order pair. Then she's
Agree.
correct or not? Huh?
Correct.
Correct. Agree. Agree. 100%. Yes. Okay. Then we are going to use your formula. Continue, Kenzie. Huh? What is the formula first, Kenzie?
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we
Thank you.
make 4.
Just
We
second
make
because
4
I'm writing.
minus 1
Yes.
over
Y2.
1 minus 0.
So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right?
Yes.
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Then it will be, someone else can continue,
4.
please? Someone else can continue?
Can I say?
Yes,
Yes, I
please.
can.
Thank you. I appreciate your work, Kenzie. Thank you so much. Who will continue? Then
Miss, can I
Kenzie,
answer?
she nominated for us 2-order pair, which is 0 and 1 and 1 and 4, right? I want someone
Yes.
to continue and tell us how we are going to find the slope in this question. Tell me, please.
Miss, me.
Miss, can I?
Yes, go on.
Oh,
Hannah, go on, حبيبتي.
which I know.
4 minus 1
4
over
4
4 minus 1.
minus 1 over
1 minus 0.
1 minus 0. Yes. So the answer it will be how
Equals
many?
3.
3.
3.
Thank you so much. And this is to calculate what? To calculate the slope,
So
right? Then in this question, he's going to give us a graph. And from the graph, we are going to calculate the slope and the y-intercept. Then we said,
Miss, I have a question.
yes, sure, go on.
Miss, how we choose any 2 pairs يعني?
Yes, we are going to choose any 2 pairs belong to this line.
وهيطلعوا نفس النمبر؟
Exactly, exactly. Please tell me any 2 other order pair is not the same like Kenzie said. Tell me any other 2 order pair belong to this line. Please try to find it.
Can I say?
Yes, please.
-1 and -2.
-1 and -2. Okay, we will check them together. Yes, what else?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Could you please start to calculate it with me? It will be 4 minus -2 over 1 minus -1, which means it will be 6 over 2 equal 3.
3.
Okay, who said those 2 order pair? Please tell me.
Reem.
Reem. -1 and -2.
-2.
Yes. Maya, are you with us, حبيبتي?
Yes.
Okay. So we have -1 and -2. What else? What is the second order pair?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Okay. And we want to use the formula. So the formula, it will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which means 4 minus -2, right? Over 1 minus -1. Don't forget that negative times negative becomes
Positive.
positive. Then 4 plus 2, it will be equal 6. And 1 minus 1, it will be equal 2. So the answer by the end, it will be equal 3. Then, by any way, once we will choose any 2 points belong to the line, and then we will start to use the formula to calculate the slope, it will give us the same answer. We said that we have another method to calculate the slope from the graph. If there anyone can remind me, we can answer this question by another method. Yes.
Miss, can I say?
Who?
Hannah.
Hannah Durgham?
No, Hannah Hamdi.
Hannah Hamdi. يلا يا هنا, go on يا هنا. Huh?
We will do rise over run.
Thank you so much. We can use rise over run. So we have to determine 2 points, like for example 0 and 1. 0 and 1, and what else? Huh? The second point which we can use it, we can say 1 and 4, for example. 1 and what? 1 and 4. After that, what we have to do, Johanna?
We will make the up.
Yes.
Four
We will
spaces,
count how many units. Yes, we can draw a small triangle like this. And then we will count vertical. How many units did you use? So we use 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 vertical. And how many horizontal? 1. Then the slope, it will be 3 over 1. Okay, so this is how we can find, or how we can determine the slope and the y-intercept from the graph. I said that we have 2 different ways to calculate the slope. We can calculate the slope by using rise over run, or by counting, and we can select or nominate any 2 order pair and then use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Any questions so far about this?
No, thank you.
Okay. Let's move to the next question, which becomes in lesson 4.3. What do we have in lesson 4.3? Graph the equation y equal 2x minus 3 using slope and y-intercept. In this question, is not like the first question. In first question, he said complete a table to find order pair related to the equation. In this question for 3, he said graphing linear non-proportional relationship y equal to 2x minus 3, but he don't want to use table to represent it graphically. So where we have to start?
Miss, can I answer?
Go on, ya Ahmed.
We'll start from -3.
Exactly. So we will start from -3. Thank you. If I want to express it by an order pair, so we can say that we will start from 0 and -3, right? So we will start from 0 and -3. Come here with the y-axis, and we will start, this is -1, -2, and then -3. So we will stop with this point. After that, the slope explained to us what? 2. First, yes, I have to write it in a fractional form, like 2 over 1. 2 over 1 means that you are going to move up how many units? Huh?
Two,
We want
two up and
up
one right.
2 units,
Up and one
right?
right.
And then
Yes.
to the right, 1 unit.
One.
Then again, we want here to make up 2 units and then to the right 1 unit. Then let me check with you. It will be, we started with -3, then 0, 1, 2, and then 1 to the right. Could you please tell me what is the next order pair it will be? It will be what? We counted 2 up, right? And then 1 to the right. Could you please read the order pair which we stopped on it already? It will be what now?
Negative one and one.
One and
-1 and -1. Excellent. Okay, we want one more point. Let's count
up and-
together. 0, 1, 2, and then 1 to the right. Please tell me the order pair. It will be what?
5 and 1 and 5.
No, not 5.
Two.
3. 2 and 1.
2 and what? 2 and 1. Thank you. It will be 2 and 1. Again, we stopped here in this point. Then we will count up 0, 1, 2, and then 1 to the right. So it will be 2 and 1. One more, please.
3
0,
and 3.
1, 2, and then 1 to the right. So as you said, it will be 3 and 3. What is the next step? We have to do what? We have to connect
Right.
all the points together like this. Okay? Then once you have an equation and you want to represent the equation graphically by using y-intercept and the slope, we will start with y-intercept, which is -3. You will go directly to the y-axis and you will stop on -3. After that, we have the slope equal to, so it will be 2 over 1, which means 2 units up and then 1 to the right. And I said before, top number or the numerator represent for you, or it will guide you to know if you are going to count up or you are going to count down. And always we will move to the right. So don't try to confuse yourself that always we will move to the right, because you have already here, you have enough space to move. Before we will start to the next point, is there anyone have any question about this? Don't hesitate to ask, please. Okay, understood? Let's move to the next question, which comes in lesson 4.4. In lesson 4.4, he gave us a question. Does the table represent a proportional or a non-proportional relationship? How you are going to decide if this table represent proportional or non-proportional relationship?
Miss, can
Y
I
equal X?
answer?
Yes, please. How we
We have two steps. We can make a slope, or we
Yes.
can make a fraction y
Thank you.
over x.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. We have two options, right? To select the 2 points, and then we will say that this one, it will be mm, 4, 4. We are in 4, 4, right? 4, 4. So we will choose any 2 order pair here, or we can say we will make 4 divided by 1 equal 4, 8 divided by 2 equal 4, 12 divided by 3 equal 4, 16 divided by 4 equal 4, 20 divided by 5 equal 4, which means all the numbers, they have a constant value. Or we can calculate y2 minus y1, which is 8 minus 4, it will be equal 4. 2 minus 1, it will be equal 1. Then 4 divided by 1, so the slope equal 4. And we can continue by the same way. This one equal 4, and up equal 1, and then 4, 4, 1, which means does the table represent a proportional relationship? Yes, the table represents a
Yes.
proportional relationship. So we can use y over x, or we can use slope to find the constant value. Question number 5, he said, does the graph in exercise 2 represent a proportional or non-proportional relationship? Then let's back to exercise 2 up here, this one. This one in exercise 2. This one represent proportional or non-proportional relationship?
Non-proportional.
Non-proportional.
Non-proportional relationship. Why?
It doesn't
Doesn't
pass through.
pass
Thank you,
through
Tom.
the
It
origin.
Because it doesn't pass through the origin.
Thank you. It doesn't pass through the origin point. For this reason, we will say that this one is non-proportional relationship. Does the exercise or does the graph in exercise 3 represent a proportional or non-proportional relationship?
Non-proportional.
Non-proportional. Why?
Doesn't pass through the origin.
It doesn't pass through the origin. But it passed through what? It passed through what? It passed through what? -3, right? Did you remember when we solved this one? It passed through -3. Then this one is not proportional. Then from the equation, you can decide directly if this one represents a proportional or not. If I will give you two equations now, y equal x plus 1 and y equal x, which one from those two equations represent proportional and which one is non-proportional? From the equation, which one it will be proportional and which one not proportional or non-proportional?
The
The
y
second one.
y equal x proportional, but the y equal x plus 1 is not proportional.
Thank you so much. Excellent. This one, y equal x, we don't have any y-intercept, which means for sure it will pass through the origin point. So the second equation, this one, it will be proportional, but the first equation, it has a y-intercept equal 1, which means the first one, it will not be a proportional relationship. Let's move to the last question in module quiz in your book, page 121. He said, how can you identify a linear non-proportional relationship from a table, a graph, and an equation? How you will recognize that the answer or the relation non-proportional from the three categories, from a table, from a graph, and from an equation? Huh.
Miss, can I?
Yes, Maya. Huh. From a
Uh,
table, you will know.
if we divide the y over x, or we use the slope, يعني if يعني it will have the same number, it will be proportional.
Thank you. If you have from the table, you can find y over x if it's a constant, so we have a slope. And also remember, if you will find directly in the table, if you have a table and in this table you found that you have a value 0. Okay, so once you have 0 in the table, let me move here. Did you see this one? You see
Yes.
this one? No, I'm sorry. If you have 0 and 0 in the table, which means it will pass through the origin point, then it will be a proportional relationship. Okay, second part, in the graph, when the y-intercept for sure, it will not be equal 0. And from the equation, when you would say that this one is non-proportional, equation doesn't have what?
0.
B, doesn't have B, or B equal
The y
0.
Uh,
The y-intercept equal 0. Okay, understood this part? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Then when you will back to your um, folder, assessment folder, you will find sheet 4, no, I'm sorry, page 122, 121, which is revision here. When you will open it, you will find the answer for this page. Okay, and you can watch our video while we are explaining this part in our SMS recorded session. What else you will find in this sheet? You will find page 122 mixed review. Okay, what do you have in our book, page 122 mixed review? You have a table, right? And then we want to, the table below represent which equation. في الشيت عشان لو if there anyone have a problem to find the sheet. This sheet here is it. Okay, so this is, it will be your homework to make mixed review about chapter 4. Okay, you will find it in your book, page 122. So please print